Hey, what's up, and welcome to this new lesson once again. And in this lesson, what we are going to discuss is all about the important section or the important elements that you should have in your landing page. Most important essentials of the landing page, right? Of your landing page, correct? So by now you know that a landing page can be a sales page, a landing page can be a lead generation page, a landing page can be a webinar registration page, or a landing page can be call us page, like booking the call, or maybe scheduling an appointment, correct? So whatever it is, right, it is leading towards some sort of conversion. Okay, so scheduling the call is again a conversion, booking an appointment is again a conversion, buying the product is again a conversion, whatever it is. So what are all the elements, what are all the essential and important elements that you should have in your landing page? Okay, that is something which we are going to cover. Fine, so can you see this, right? So these are the important elements and we're going to deep down into that, correct? So the most important section of your landing page is one thing that will make or break your landing page, right? One thing that is going to make or break up your landing page is the headline, correct? Is your headline, right? That is something we need to understand, is your headline. Okay, just let me make it a little bold or make it some kind of beautifying, right? All right, so this is where the entire theme of the landing page is going to be set, correct? Set, right? I would say that it is because of the headline that your other section of the page, right? The end customer, okay, the end customer will be motivated to read your entire section of the landing page. If your heading is not good enough, then your visitors, your customer not find it motivated. Okay, they won't scroll down, right? So it is very important to have a good or attractive headline, okay, because they want it, right? Because of this only your you will find something like there is a changes in conversion, there is a changes in sales number, right? Because of your headline. Although there is one more section which is even more important than the headline, but in terms of conversion there is nothing that beats the headline in terms of conversion, I can say. Okay, so a specific change just in the headline can lead to a drastic change in your conversion, even if remaining or everything on the page is same, only you just change the headline, you will see the conversion in your sales. Fine. So my mentor basically told that there was a page, right, which was converting at 3%, and he changed nothing but the headline, and it started converting at 12%. Okay, it was 3%, but later on, after making some improvement on headline, it will become like it has become to 12%. Okay, from 3% to 12%. Can you see the changes? That is what kind of difference that a landing page or a landing page headline brings in your conversion. Okay, that is the kind of difference the headline can bring in your conversion just by changing the headline, so that it is important to change your headline. Okay, it is important so that it is very important to make improvement of your headline, right? Keep on optimizing it. Yes, there is one more section which is super important. You can guess, like I want to leave this to you. What is that? The other than the headline, what is more important? Okay, so you can guess, right? You can guess in your mind what is that other section. See, there are many other section. Okay, there are many other section, but the headline is super important. Why? Just to make sure that the person is motivated to see or read your landing page. All right, to see or read your entire landing page, right? See, there are many other options. See, there are many other sections, but the headline is super important. Why? Just to make, see, there are many other section, right? There are many other section, but the headline is super important. Why? Just to make sure that the person is motivated to see or read your landing page. Okay, all right, so this is the one section which we have covered, that is your headline. Now the second section is your video. Okay, so for the time being let me keep it a little small, and then I'll just take this and make it big. Fine. इनको मैं ट्रांसपेरेंसी इनकी कम कर देता हूँ. Okay, because we will be coming to that particular point as well, right? So now video, your second section, which is very important, that is video in your landing page. Again, super important section, right, of your landing page, that is video. I'm going to recommend you to all the tools and everything and whatever it is, but you should have a video on your landing page. Just make sure that you have a landing page on your video, right? If you can have a video which includes your face, if it is there, if your face is kind of if it is a face recognized brand, then it is better of course, right? If it is a face recognized brand, then it is better of course, right? But if it is not a face recognized brand, just make sure to have a video on your landing page, right? It is just increase the conversion like anything. Okay, it will increase the conversion like anything. आप जितने भी बड़े मार्केटर्स हैं, आप आउट देयर, आप उनको फॉलो करें, आप उनको देखें, उनके लैंडिंग पेज पे वीडियो रहती ही है जहाँ पे बेनिफिट और जहाँ पे रिक्वायरमेंट्स की बात की जाती है. ओके, आप अगर वीडियो सेल्स भी देखेंगे इन दैट मैनर आपको देखने को मिलेगा. Fine. So it is very important to have a video in your landing page. It is just increase the conversion like anything. After the video, obviously it is your CTA. What does CTA means? CTA means call to action, right? What does CTA means? CTA means call to actions. Okay, so we should give them something where they can take action, right? अगर CTA ही नहीं है तो कहाँ पे जाके बाई करेंगे, right? हमने उनको सारी चीज़ें दिखा दी, product benefits, everything we have given to them, right? And they also following all those things. They wanted to buy from you. Just imagine कि उनके पास बाइंग लिंक ही नहीं है, आपके लैंडिंग पेज पे बाइंग लिंक ही नहीं है. ओके, सो आप ऐसे तो नहीं बोलोगे ना कि आप हमें चैट कर दें और मैं आपको प्रोवाइड कर दूंगा, राइट? वहाँ पे उनको खरीदने का मन है आपसे. They wanted to buy from you, but you do not have a CTA, right? So please keep that in mind to have a CTA in your landing page, right? I'm having a specific lesson of the CTA. आपको specific lesson जो है मिल जाएगी. I think after this video, after this lesson. Okay, so make sure to have a CTA. Okay, so CTA ना हो, ये अजीब सी बात है ना, कोई खरीदना चाह रहा है और हमने CTA नहीं रखा हुआ है. So please make sure to have a CTA. Now the most important section of your landing page, the one which impact your conversion, obviously heading तो important है ही, क्योंकि heading is something जो आपके विजिटर को फोर्स करती है, मोटिवेट करती है पूरे लैंडिंग पेज को रीड करने के लिए, राइट, पढ़ने के लिए, सो दैट दे कैन लर्न मोर अबाउट योर प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज, राइट? बट नाउ once the person is motivated enough, the most important section is going to be your proof section, correct? Please keep this in mind, the proof section. Okay, let me make it black. Now it's good. Okay, so please write this down in your diary, note, or whatever you have, a piece of paper, right? Whatever you have, write it down. All right, so people buy results, correct? People buy results, nothing else. People buy results. Okay, and the sooner you can tell them that these are the results you have already generated for your customer, trust me, your conversion are going to go like up like anything. Your conversion going to start increasing like anything. Does not matter how good looking you are, does not matter how is your personality type, whatever it is, if you are able to bring results, does not matter your landing page has a good graphics or good whatever it is. And the sooner you can tell them that these are the results you have already generated for your customer, trust, your page is going to sell. All right, your page is going to sell. So try to make them understand that आपके पास आपके प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज जो हैं वो रिजल्ट ड्रिवन है, वो रिजल्ट्स ला के देती है. रीजन वाई प्रूफ इज रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आप प्रूफ में क्या यूज कर सकते हो? नेचुरल स्क्रीनशॉट्स आप यूज कर सकते हो, राइट? इफ यू कैन हैव लाइक, बिकॉज सी nothing can beat the things which is natural, right? Nothing can beat the things which is natural. People connect with people. Okay, जब वो लोग आपका नेचुरल स्क्रीनशॉट देखते हैं, स्क्रीनशॉट्स क्या हो सकती हैं? कमेंट बॉक्स हो गया, किसी ने आपको मैसेज किया हुआ है, किसी ने आपको मेल किया हुआ है कि उनकी आपकी प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज जो है उनको अच्छी लगती हैं, अच्छी लगी, एंड दैट इज समथिंग बिकॉज ऑफ दैट रीजन उनको रिजल्ट्स मिली हैं आपकी वजह से, आपके प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज की वजह से. उन्होंने आपको मेल किया हुआ है, मैसेज किया हुआ है. अब ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि आप लिख के सबको ऐड करोगे, फोटो ऐड करोगे. आई मीन दैट इज गुड, राइट? बट पीपल कनेक्ट विथ पीपल, राइट? यू नीड टू make something which connect people. Okay, your page is going to sell, all right, your page is going to sell. So try to make them understand that आपके पास आपके प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज जो हैं वो रिजल्ट ड्रिवन है, वो रिजल्ट्स ला के देती है. रीजन वाई प्रूफ इज रियली वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आप प्रूफ में क्या यूज कर सकते. नाउ द नेक्स्ट सेक्शन इज विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, यू कैन से essential of your landing page is the benefit. Okay, the benefit section. Let me just highlight this benefit section for you and make others a little short so that the benefit section is going to be highlighted. What happened to this? Okay, it's okay, good to go. So have a section which is include the benefit section. Ki what if they enroll for your service, what if they enroll for your product, what are all the benefits they are going to get when they enroll for your product or services, right? Again, what is the main benefit that should be highlighted. Okay, आपके जो main benefits है उसको आपको highlight करना है. Fine. And what could be the another section? What could be the another section? What could be the another section? Your another section is going to be your objection handling. Sometime what happens no कि लोग बाई करना चाहते हैं आपके प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज को, एनरोल करना चाहते हैं, लेकिन उनके पास अगर एक भी ऑब्जेक्शंस रहती है ना, इवन अ सिंगल ऑब्जेक्शन कैन किल योर सेल. वहाँ पे आपकी सेल नहीं होती अगर उनके पास एक भी ऑब्जेक्शन रह जाता है तो. सो आपको अपने कस्टमर को समझना है. रिमेंबर वन थिंग जो हमने फर्स्ट लेसन में समझा था, आइडियल कस्टमर अवतार, तो वहाँ से आपको मालूम चलेगा कि ऑब्जेक्शंस क्या क्या आ सकती हैं एंड दैट इज समथिंग यू गोइंग टू ऐड ओवर हियर. उसको आप काउंटर करते हुए चीज़ों को बताओगे. आपके प्रोडक्ट है या फिर सर्विसेज जो है वो काफ़ी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड है, राइट, और उसको समझाने के लिए आपको लॉन्ग फॉर्म में चीज़ों को लिखना पड़ रहा है, वहाँ पे पोर्ट्रे करना पड़ रहा है. मेक श्योर कीजिए कि आपका जो वो सेक्शन है वो काफ़ी सिंप्लीफाइड मैनर में आप बता रहे हो. ओके, इट शुड नॉट लुक्स लाइक टू कन्फ्यूजिंग. अगर आपको लॉन्ग टेक्स्ट ऑफ फॉर्मेट है so please do not use that long text of format. Why? Because people do not like to read the entire text. Make it a bullet point, right? आप एक bullet point का use करें. Okay, and bullet point is something creates an impact, right? Creates an impact, and that is the best method of conveying your message, correct? क्योंकि हम उनके लाइफ में impact डालना चाहते हैं. Okay, so use that small little element that can drive result to your customer. ओके, टू मेक देम अंडरस्टैंड ईजिली. हमें ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीज़ों को नहीं करनी है. हम जितना ज़्यादा कॉम्प्लिकेटेड चीज़ों को ऐड करेंगे उतना आपके विजिटर को अंडरस्टैंडिंग में प्रॉब्लम होगी. एंड विच इज़ वॉट वी एज ए मार्केटर वी डोंट वांट टू डू दैट. वी डोंट वांट टू पुट आवर कस्टमर इन पेन, राइट, क्योंकि हम उनको सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं. सो प्लीज़ कीप दैट इन माइंड. नाउ ऑब्जेक्शन पार्ट इज क्लियर्ड एंड आपको तो आइडिया लग गया होगा व्हाट कुड बी द द नेक्स्ट सेक्शन. That is which I wanted to add, that is your urgency. Okay, what is that? Urgency. Let me highlight this. Yeah, good to go. Okay, so the next thing is the next section is your urgency. Of course, this is the marketer's best friend, right? This is the marketer's best friend. So please have urgency in your landing page. Of course, with the help of timer, you can do that, right? कि टाइमर एंड होने से पहले आपको ये प्रोडक्ट को खरीदना होगा, नहीं तो आप बहुत सारे बोनसेस आप वेस्ट कर दोगे. बहुत सारे बोनसेस जो हैं आपको नहीं मिल पाएंगे, राइट. बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो हैं प्राइजेस इंक्रीज हो रहे हैं. देयर इज मेनी मोर वे टू क्रिएट अर्जेंसी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, अर्जेंसी कैन बी योर फॉर एग्जाम्पल कि आप एक ग्रुप लॉन्च कर रहे हो एंड इन दैट पर्टिकुलर ग्रुप यू ओनली अलाउ 25 people, 25 individual. So the first 25 individual can have this kind of access and the bonuses, right, and have the perks and benefits. अगर ये 25 इंडिविजुअल फुल हो जाते हैं तो आपको मौका नहीं मिलेगा ये प्राइम मेंबरशिप लेने का. ओके, जहाँ पे आपको रिजल्ट्स मिल सकती हैं. एंड अगर मैं दूसरा एग्जांपल दूँ, दूसरा एग्जांपल कैन बी योर टाइमर. ओके, यू कैन ऐड अ टाइमर कि अगर आप इतने टाइम, अगर जैसे ही ये टाइमर हिट करता है 0, आप ये मौका खो दोगे. ओके, सो दैट इट क्रिएट एन अर्जेंसी, सो दैट दे कैन डिसाइड ऑन स्पॉट कि उनको करना क्या है. आपके कस्टमर विजिटर को करना क्या है. आपके जो कस्टमर अवतार हैं उनको वो फोर्स करेगा तुरंत एक्शन लेने के लिए. ओके, सो दिस इज हाउ यू कैन क्रिएट एन अर्जेंसी. और ऑल्सो यू कैन ऑल्सो ऐड, व्हाट यू कैन ऐड, कि अगर आप आज अभी बाई करोगे तो आपको हम बोनसेस फ्री में प्रोवाइड करेंगे, which worth around 9,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. That is totally depending upon your product size, ticket size, or product and offering which you are providing to them. Correct? That is something which you can add. Okay, and also you can also add, if you enroll today, then you will going to get like 95% off. And अगर आप आज बाई नहीं करोगे तो आपकी नेक्स्ट प्राइस जो हो सकती है वो 3,000 हो सकता है कि 3,000 बढ़ जाए. Fine. So that is something how you can create an urgency. Now another thing is, just to create more trust, what is the next section you can add? That is your credibility. Okay, that is going to be your credibility. Credibility मतलब क्या होता है कि आपका कहीं इंटरव्यू हुआ है, आप कोई एक पर्टिकुलर प्लेस में आपको फीचर किया गया है. ओके, आप अगर बड़े बड़े फनल्स या फिर द बिग लेजेंड मार्केटर्स को आप देखोगे तो वो फीचर सेक्शन को ऐड करते ही हैं, बिकॉज फीचर सेक्शन इज समथिंग दैट, credibility is something that can build trust. Okay, that is something which can build trust to the customer, to your customer, कि हाँ मैं जिसका प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज में एनरोल करने वाला हूँ वो बेसिकली एक करेक्ट बंदा, ऑलरेडी ट्रस्टेबल, ट्रस्टवर्दी है. राइट, तो वो कैसे पता चलेगा? जब आप क्रेडिबिलिटी ऐड करोगे. फाइन, बिकॉज सी समटाइम क्या होता है, एंड what left what left, that is your bonuses, right? This is something can make your customer to buy your product on spot. Fine, on spot. This is very important to have a bonuses or the offering in your landing page. Let me beautify a little more. For example, yeah, yellow. ठीक है. So now see, sometime क्या होता है कि bonuses plays मेजर इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. समटाइम जब आपके कस्टमर जो हैं वो डिलेमा में होते हैं कि मुझे बाई करना चाहिए कि नहीं बाई करना चाहिए, मेरे पास हंड्रेड्स और भी चीज़ें हैं जिसको मुझे करना बाकी है, लेकिन यू एज ए मार्केटर यू वांट देम टू बाई योर प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज ऑन स्पॉट. करेक्ट. सो इन दैट पर्टिकुलर सिनेरियो अगर उनका 80% उनका इंटरेस्टेड टू बाई है वो, और जो 20% की वजह से वो आपकी लैंडिंग पेज को छोड़ के जाने वाले हैं, वहाँ पे राइट देन एंड देयर वो देखते हैं कि अगर अभी बाई कर रहे हैं तो उनको ये बोनसेस सेक्शन भी मिल रही है, बोनसेस भी फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट मिल रही है. एंड दैट इज़ वेयर जो उनका 80% है वो प्लस 20% होके 100% हो जाता है, एंड दे आर गोइंग टू बाई योर प्रोडक्ट और सर्विसेज, यू कैन से. सो आपको नीड जनरेट करनी है, कि क्यों उनको अभी एक्शन लेना है, जरूरी है. एंड हाउ यू कैन डू दैट? आई मीन सी, दे नो दैट द नीड ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट, राइट. उनको मालूम है कि ये प्रोडक्ट का ज़रूरत है मुझे, बट दे हैव हंड्रेड्स ऑफ अदर थिंग्स टू डू, राइट. एंड रीज़न वाई वो इमीडिएटली एक्शन नहीं ले पाते हैं. ओके, रीज़न वाई वो इमीडिएटली एक्शन नहीं ले पाते हैं, लैंडिंग पेजेस में एक्शन नहीं ले पाते. सो इफ़ यू कैन अराइज द नीड, इफ़ यू कैन जनरेट द नीड राइट देन एंड देयर, एंड with the help of urgency bonuses, you can close the deal, right? Now how are you going to say or deliver that? Say, this is the only time that you are going to get it right now at the cheapest price possible, and when you make the purchase today, you are also going to get the bonuses as well, that too free of cost. Fine. So this is something you can use it, right? So that's how you create the urgency, and that's how you create the need, and that's how you generate the need right then and there, and you can close the deal. So this is what this particular lesson is all about, and this was an amazing, right? This was an amazing lesson. We got to know about the essentials. We got to know about the essentials, the most important essentials of landing page, and what are all those? What we have covered. There are some more things over there. We will come to know more about that in coming lesson, but this is something which is major, which we have to cover it, right? Which we have to cover it. What are all those? Your headline, your video, your proof section, correct? The CTA means call to action, so that they can make the decision and they can buy from that particular button. The benefit section, you can kill their objections, right? You're going to add the credibility, you're going to create the urgency so that they can decide then and there, right? And then the bonuses part. Okay, so these are the major essentials of your landing page. I hope this was an amazing session, right? This was an amazing video lesson, I can say. And yes, if you going to do all those things, automatically you will see there will be a increase in your conversion, okay, increase in your sales and numbers, because this is the major and very important, this plays very important when you craft a landing page, okay, a converting landing page, right, which ultimately leads to more sales, more revenue in your company. And that is what we as a business owner, right, we as a marketer, we want, right, to increase our to increase the sales, right. So please do that, and thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next lesson, okay. So for the time being, stay tuned, and bye bye, see you in the next lesson, bye.